It's time to unlock the secrets to make more money on DoorDash. It's on every DoorDash driver's mind is to make more money. But what's not a secret is that you can actually make some real good money driving for DoorDash. But let's be real, it's not always easy. With the rise of the gig economy, more and more people are turning to food delivery to making more money, which causes a little bit of oversaturation, which means more competition. One of the biggest challenges we face as DoorDash drivers as well is low pay. Let's be honest, it can be really discouraging being out there for such a long time and getting little to no orders. And you're just sitting behind the wheel, feel like you're just making a minimum wage, and you're thinking, man, I could probably be doing something else on a 9 to 5 and I'm be doing something even better. But doing this gig, it's not always like that. It's not always going to be just sitting around and waiting for an order just to come through. But when it does happen, it is frustrating. Not even waiting for an order, but just even waiting for a good order. DoorDash often offers incentives such as peak pay. And if you add that in with being out there at the right times of the day, such as the lunch rush and the dinner rush, you will be taking advantage of these awesome opportunities where you can earn extra cash and boost your earnings. And speaking about boosted earnings, have you ever noticed in your area, your city, of having hot spots in your area? And what's even better is already knowing your area and knowing that's a good restaurant at those certain times where you're already having 2 steps ahead of others. And by targeting and positioning yourself just like that, you increase your chances of getting more and better orders. But here's the thing, it's not always about being at the right place at the right time. It's also about being strategic in your plan on which orders that you accept and which orders that you don't. Despite these challenges, there are so many savvy drivers out there that have cracked the code and are raking in the cash. So, what's their secret? For starters, optimizing your time to coincide with the peak hours and when demand is the highest. They have also learned how to make the most of their opportunities in their promotions and bonuses, which can add up for a nice chunk change to their overall earnings. Also, focus on high demand areas where tips are more higher and deliveries are more frequent. By leveraging these peak hours in these high demand areas, drivers can significantly boost their earnings. And you can't even forget the power of customer service. Drivers who go over and beyond and seek and try to get that 5-star rating can add more to their bottom line. Because when you're actually trying to give good customer service, there's going to be some times where the customer will give you an extra bonus or extra customer tip that we're all looking for. And that can make a huge difference, because I know that has happened to me. But here's the thing, even with these strategies, there is one tip that stands head and shoulders above all the rest. It's the secret that unlocks serious earning potential. And it's something most drivers overlook. Are you ready for it? Here it is. By focusing on high value deliveries, such as catering orders or batch orders, drivers can earn up to 3 times more than the average driver. And this is a game changer and it can take you to the next level. Let's check out one of my batch orders that I've had recently. This is $14 for 4.5 miles. Not too bad. And both of these orders were actually ready at Little Caesars and Wingstop. Now let's also look at this one too, because I first got this $10 order for 4.1 miles. Then right after that, I received another order, $7 plus for an additional 2.5 miles. These orders can really get you stacked up and going where you might even be able to get not only 3, but 4, and sometimes, very rarely, but sometimes 5 orders in an hour. But you've got to have things just to really lock in place when that happens, with those short distance and miles and actually a nice bang for your buck. And when we're talking about catering orders, here's something that I have received, such as this $28.75 plus for 10.9 miles, which turned into $43. And that is just one order. And with this order, $6.25 plus for only 2.5 miles, which turned into $31.03. So how you doing? How awesome is that? But now, just for a moment, let me address some of those people that actually say, well, I even get catering orders when I'm not platinum. Hey, you know what? That is true. You can actually get a catering order and not even be platinum. It just happened to me just a few months ago when I was actually driving for DoorDash and I was actually on Earn by Time. I had a 44% rating and I actually received a catering order. I was like, what? But it happened. And it was actually a nice catering order, which actually really helped me because it was actually a day that was just terrible. But this actually catapulted me from having a terrible day to an average or to okay day. But wait a moment. Here is the double-edged sword of not being platinum. And no, I'm not talking about the Dash Now feature, because the Dash Now feature is wonderful, actually. But with platinum, it actually increases your chances of getting these high-paying, glorious catering orders. So may the odds be forever in your favor. This one tip alone can make a huge difference in your earnings. And it's something that I actually implement in my own strategy. And by combining these tips with the other strategies that we discussed, it's possible to make some serious money with DoorDash. If you're willing to put in the time and effort, we're talking about hundreds, if not thousands of dollars per month. But remember the key words here: time and effort. In conclusion of making more money on DoorDash, it's all about knowing the right strategies and implementing them effectively by optimizing your delivery times, leveraging promotions and bonuses, and focusing on high-value deliveries. You can unlock a whole new level in earnings. So what does it all come down to? It's about being strategic and being smart about how you approach driving for DoorDash. By optimizing your delivery times, taking advantage of peak pay and promotions, targeting hot spots, and providing excellent customer service, you can increase your earnings and make the most of your time on the road. Remember, it's not all about just driving around and delivering food. It's about building a business and making profit. And if you want to learn how to survive in this gig economy, check out this video right here.